wondering why we have this magic 8-ball. Just you wait.
This is a prop that we're going to be talking about.
Sorry.
This is a prop that we're going to be talking about in 30 seconds. Hey guys,
today we're going to
back to our channel.
Today we're going to be making cinnamon rolls.
Better than
Cinnabon. Alright, now for the prop. Will these cinnamon rolls be good? Alright.
Hey guys,
Welcome back.
we're going to be telling the ingredients now. For the cinnamon roll dough, first we have
One cup of milk.
Warm,
105 degrees.
Fahrenheit. Next we have 1/2 cup and 1 tablespoon granulated sugar divided. So you're gonna have 1/2 cup and also 1 tablespoon and keep them separate for some reason.
And then next you need 1 tablespoon of yeast, so that's just 1 packet.
Then you need 2 large eggs and get those babies at room temperature.
And then you need 6 tablespoons of butter melted.
Then you need 1 teaspoon pure vanilla extract.
Okay, oh god. So now you need 4 to 4.5 cups of flour. Let's hope this is enough.
Let's hope. Then we need...
Should we ask the magic 8-ball?
Will it be enough?
No.
This might not be enough. We
We'll
might have
see.
to go into the rice flour.
We'll see.
Okay, then we need 1 teaspoon sea salt.
And then 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon.
Okay, and that all is for the cinnamon roll dough. And then for the cinnamon sugar filling, you need 1 cup brown sugar packed.
And then again, you're gonna need to pull out that ground cinnamon, 2.5 tablespoons.
Then you need 6 tablespoons butter softened, and that is 1 stick.
And then now we're gonna tell you the ingredients for the frosting. So this is cream cheese frosting. So obviously the first ingredient you need is cream cheese. 8
Then-
ounces, 1 packet.
You need a 1/4 cup of butter softened, which is 1/2 stick.
And then 2 cups of powdered sugar.
And then 1/2 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract.
And then lastly, 1/8 teaspoon of table salt. Okay, so the first step is to get 1 cup of milk, and we're gonna warm that. It should be warm to the touch, but not hot. So a good 45 seconds for that.
Okay, so next step, we're going to be putting our warm milk in our standing bowl mixer and 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1 packet, which is probably 1 tablespoon. We're hoping. One packet of yeast. And then we're gonna put it We're gonna put that up and we're gonna mix it on low until it just gets combined. And then we're gonna let it sit for a little and get the yeast all foamy. So that should be like 1 to 5 minutes.
Okay, so now that we've let that sit for 5 minutes and it's foamy, we're gonna add 1/2 cup of sugar, 2 eggs, 1 stick of butter melted, and make sure you put paper towel on that while it's in the microwave, and then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, got a little extra in there. And then we're gonna put on our dough hook attachment, which is this one, and mix that together.
Okay, so I just added 3 cups of flour and I'm about to add the 4th cup. So there goes the 4th cup of all-purpose flour, and then I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of sea salt. And then I'm gonna measure out 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And there we go. And I'm gonna keep on mixing this until a large ball has formed in the middle of the mixer.
Okay, so now we're gonna take this dough over and we're gonna put it onto our floured surface. All right, and then you're gonna knead this for 3 to 5 minutes. Who's your daddy?
Okay, so we just kneaded our dough for 3 to 5 minutes, and we're gonna put it, this big ball, in a large oiled bowl, and we're gonna put a warm, damp towel over that, and then you're gonna place this in a warm area for an hour, and then let it rise. Okay, so right now we're making the cinnamon sugar filling of the cinnamon rolls, and we have 1.5 tablespoons of cinnamon in there right now, and we're gonna add the last tablespoon to make that 2.5 tablespoons. And then we have 1 full cup of packed brown sugar. Add that to the mixture, and then add 6 tablespoons of softened butter, and then you're just gonna mix that up until it's homogeneous.
Okay, so after it's been sitting in a warm area for about an hour, we're gonna press it out to get all of the air bubbles out. And then we're gonna use this rolling pin to make it about 24 inches by 12 inches.
So now I'm gonna preheat the oven to 350. So now we're going to spread our cinnamon sugar filling all over this, and it might feel like it's not going so well at first, but you just really gotta finesse it all over and just try your best.
And a tip is to put some oil
On the spatula, or you can use your hands and oil it, but either one is good. We'll see you back when this is all spread out.
Okay, so now that you can see it's all nice and spread out, we're gonna roll it on the 24-inch side. Okay, and then now we're gonna cut this into 12 equal cinnamon rolls. Look.
Look at that touching. Oh, all right.
Okay, so now you're gonna get a 9 by 13 inch pan and grease it with, put a parchment paper down and grease it a little bit, and then you can put your cinnamon rolls in there, all touching each other and such. And then after you put it all in, you're just gonna let it sit for about 30 minutes to just rise a little bit more, and then you can put it in the oven.
Okay, so now that we've let them rise for about 30 minutes, we're gonna put that in the oven for about 20 minutes or until golden brown.
Okay, so now we're gonna be making the cream cheese frosting while the cinnamon rolls are in the baker. Okay, so we have 1 cup of powdered sugar already, and we're adding the 2nd cup, so that equals 2 cups of powdered sugar. Then we have half a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Then we have half a stick of butter, which is 4 tablespoons, I believe. And then we have 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese. And we're just gonna add this whole baby in, and then we're gonna beat it with a fork until it's nice and combined and fluffy.
Okay, now that I've mixed this and it's all combined, let's have a taste test.
That's really good!
About the basics of
So now that our
investment,
cinnamon rolls are golden brown, we're gonna take them out of the oven, and we're going to wait a couple minutes until they're a little cooled off, and then we're gonna ice them with our cream cheese icing. We're just spreading the frosting around.
All right, guys, so we are gonna do a little taste test for you. Oh, really really good.
It's actually really good. We're surprised. Well, the Magic 8 Ball was right.
It said it would work. And we did end up having enough flour. I guess you saw that part. Well, thanks for baking with us, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this edition of B&C Baking.
Okay, so now we're gonna make the cheesecake. Are you still going? Oh. Okay, so now we're gonna make the cheese frosting while the cinnamon rolls are baking right now.
My eye just twitched. Wait, so I just slap and say, who's your daddy?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's your daddy?